Yeah. Could you call the United Nations and the other multilateral bodies? Yeah. I just wanted to have a talk with them about the terrorism of the United States. They thought they weren't getting sued, but they are. So, see, terrorism involves the disruption of, yes, interruption of, yes, or destruction of, yes, what is known as government. Now, in addition to these legislative acts, the European Council, yeah, could you get me all the employees of the European Council, the United Nations, oh, and the other multilateral bodies that have signed all these terrorism agreements? See, I informed, yes, law enforcement of fraud, forgery, and felony. Yeah, they said, we're sorry, Mr. Budnick. We don't have to remove our court orders. I said, well, now it's terrorism. Oh, and treason. Ouch. And since the whole intention was to not use the judicial system the way it was designed, it is actual terrorism because it's destructive, yes, to the government of the United States. For the employees of Homeland Security, you're going to be removed. I have no need for a department of the United States federal government that refuses to enforce its own law. That it wasn't right. It was passed. Oh, Congress passed that law. Yes. Now, in addition, yes, to the legislative acts, the European Council adopted the Stockholm Program. Yeah, a 5-year period for the period of 2010 to 2014 to provide common policy guidelines. Yeah, for responsible national authorities of the European Union member states on the protection of fundamental rights. These fundamental rights known as due process, equal protections of the law, yes, and the privileges and immunities, ooch, as well as all of those amendments to the Constitution, and the humanitarian rights of those that are involved. Now, you thought today was going to be kind of a joke? Yes. I'm actually suing you for hundreds of billions of dollars in other nations for having any knowledge. No, I actually am. I'm going to want to use the courts of the world. Yes. And for all of those that have signed on to the Stockholm program, yes, the Madrid, ooh, for the United Nations and all their terrorism. Now, the European Union member states on the protection of fundamental rights, yes, privacy. Now, I talked to you a little bit about the use of my name in the newspaper. Tell you. I'll sue every member nation that has signed on any counterterrorism agreements, yes, where they have knowledge of the destruction of the